There are many ways to measure a community's success and progress. And with nearly $40 million in new construction currently underway in Sikeston, it's easy to see that Sikeston has more than its share to offer business, industry, and newcomers. Just look at those projects currently underway, and you can easily see that years of hard work have provided the foundation for this massive growth. Orgill is currently expanding its warehousing operation with over 250,000 new square feet added to its Sikeston location. The Malco Theater family is close to breaking ground on a new 8-screen complex in Sikeston that will fill a long-needed entertainment outlet here. Love's Truck Stop is constructing a state-of-the-art fueling center just across from the newly opened Three Rivers East Campus College in Sikeston. Do It Best is a recent addition to our family of industries, while FedEx is engaged in an expansion that will add jobs and expand their footprint in our community. MRV Bank and Vast Broadband are under construction on South Main in a project that will put a new face on that section of our community. Goodwill is constructing a new facility here, and ground will soon be broken on a new $7 million emergency room expansion at the Missouri Delta Medical Center. Put these pieces of the puzzle together, and you begin to recognize the confidence that businesses have in Sikeston residents and the prospect for growth here. With success comes challenges, and there are 3 main areas within our community that face new challenges: public safety, infrastructure, and quality of life. Today, we ask for your support to address these challenges and continue to move our hometown forward. The foundation for any community, including Sikeston, is an assurance of safety for the residents. When Sikeston voters 10 years ago approved a 1-cent sales tax, part of that new revenue was earmarked for public safety. However, Sikeston's sales tax revenue has fallen short of projections. In fact, sales tax receipts over the past 10 years have shown no growth. This has affected city services.
Hi, I'm Scott Kim. I've been a public safety officer for the city of Sikeston for about 7 years. I joined Sikeston DPS because they had a reputation for providing excellent training to new police officers. For my 7 years here, I've experienced about 50 officers come and go. Most of these officers that came and went primarily were newer officers that got 1 to 2 years training and left for nearby police departments that offered higher paying salaries. I believe if the city of Sikeston were to become more competitive with their salaries, we would be able to retain those officers that we spent time and money training and equipping. Overall, what I'm trying to say is that the more experienced officers we can retain, the safer neighborhoods we can provide for everyone in Sikeston to raise their families. Not only do I police here, I choose to raise my family in this community, and I got just as much invested in this as I'm sure you do also.
Another area that must be addressed is the deterioration of our street systems. For far too long, Sikeston has needed to address the problem of older streets. Current city budget allocations are simply not enough to address the 140 miles of city streets. And time is not on our side. Companies and potential new residents judge communities in a number of ways, but business and residents must be assured that their avenues of transportation within our city limits are safe and clean. And finally, the hidden jewel for our community is a park system that attracts thousands here each year and serves as a recreation outlet for our residents.
When my oldest son, Hayden, started playing baseball, he traveled for a team, and we went to different towns like Jackson, Tennessee, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Bernie, Cape, and they had facilities that were A1. They were fantastic. I just think that Sikeston could actually have something like that too, and to bring all of those people to us instead of us going to them all the time. With our facilities being 40 years old, they're a little aged. We need some funds to help rebuild our facilities. We could bring in so many more baseball tournaments to our area, which would increase revenue for the city of Sikeston, which would be fantastic. Sikeston has 16 parks, and as a mother, I want our parks to be safe and well maintained. Wouldn't it be so nice to have great bathrooms, great facilities, safe and secure parks so that our children and we all feel safe going to the parks? I believe it's time to commit and reinvest so that the next generation will be able to enjoy the parks as much as we have.
Police and fire safety, street improvements, park renewal. 3 goals, 1 vision.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about our community. This is yet another example of how Sikeston is investing in the future by building the new airport terminal. We've shown you many examples of how Sikeston businesses and residents are investing in their community to protect our future. 3 key areas that we must continue to invest in are public safety, infrastructure, and quality of life. This is what will guarantee we continue to grow and protect our community for many years to come. You know, whether you've just recently moved here or you're a lifelong resident of Sikeston, I believe we all want the same thing: a safe community, a community with great quality of life, and a community with good infrastructure. To do that, to maintain that, we're going to have to continue to invest, move forward by supporting the half-cent sales tax on November 3rd. Thank you.
Take Sikeston to the third power. Safer, improved, renewed.